Version 17 of Tiny Core Linux was recently released. The minimalist distribution focused on computers with very limited resources. After performing many distribution evaluations, it can be said that there is no distribution that is entirely bad or entirely good. Each one has a defined objective, and there are users looking for exactly that. However, there are tools to quantify performance. Why can Tiny Core be a dream for many users? We can start with its minimalist installation and very small image size. The live boot time is very fast overall, not to mention the installation time, which literally lasts just 10 seconds. Now let's move on to system boot time. Of the Linux distributions tested so far, none has booted in 10 seconds. On the other hand, if you do not like minimalist software such as Xterm, you can install any other available terminal. We have a recent version, meaning the community is active. The kernel version is also very recent. It includes 6.18.2. The initial RAM usage is only 108 megabytes at idle. The disk space used is 220 megabytes after installation. If you do not like the top command, you can install htop, as well as install Firefox, and open a window to monitor resource usage. Then open a second tab with video, and then 2 more. The average memory consumption per tab was 200 megabytes. In conclusion, the measured aspects show an ultra-minimalist distribution, suitable for computers with very limited resources. But everything comes at a cost. Building a distribution this way also results in aspects that, more than average, can be a nightmare. Starting with the boot disk, 13 different options can leave many users undecided. The worst part is that most of them look similar. Continuing with the installation. At first glance it seems quite simple, but beginners may not understand some concepts. For example, on which disk is the core .gz file located? You have to search for it on each disk and partition until you find it. If we use multiple disks, they may be labeled SDA, SDB, SDC, and so on. Why not display the size? You have to use fdisk. Another aspect to address is the large number of options for handling persistence. We realize that it is definitely not for everyone. For no particular reason, the first installation attempt had issues booting, so it was installed a second time and then it worked. In my particular case, I had some issues with mouse interaction. It is very likely related to the window manager issue. Limited packages are available. What caught my attention when running NeoFetch was the 2 GB memory limit, even if the PC has more. Additionally, the official version is 32-bit, which means the Y2038 bug is not supported. If you want x86-64, you need to look for the port. The wget command had connection issues during testing. The same file was successfully downloaded from Firefox without any problems. The necessary packages were installed to compile source code. When running autogen for sysbench, it did not work in any way. In conclusion, for some users Tiny Core will be a dream, and for others a nightmare. In my case, for low-resource machines I prefer Antics. That's all for this video. If you liked it, subscribe, leave a like, and enable notifications. See you in the next video.